Om Shanno Mitra Sham Varunah Shanno Bhavatvaryamam Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnururukramah Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi Tvameva pratyaksham brahma vadishyami Dhrutam vadishyami Satyam vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaramavatu Avatu mam Avatu vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Seekshaavallee, page number 49, 10th Anuvaka. Aham vrikshasya rerivam
Aham vrikshasya rerivam
Kirtif prishtam girerivam
Kirtif prishtam girerivam
Urdhva pavitro vajini vasvamritamasmi
Urdhva pavitro
Vajini vasvamritamasmi Dravinagum savarchasam
Dravinagum savarchasam
Sumedha amrutokshitaha
Sumedha amrutokshitaha
Iti strishankorvedanuvachanam
Iti strishankorvedanuvachanam.
In this Krishna Yajurveda, Taittiriyopanishad, the Upanishadic portion, in this Upanishadic portion, 3 valleys are there. One is Seekshaavallee. This Seekshaavallee tells us how one should study Shastra, scriptures, one's own Shvashaka Adhyayanam. Mainly this portion reveals the Vedic lifestyle. Vedic lifestyle is that lifestyle which leads a person to attain moksha. Whenever we say Vedic lifestyle, a lifestyle which takes the person to attain moksha is called Vedic lifestyle. Any other lifestyle other than Vedic lifestyle can never take the person to moksha. Any other lifestyle means life, pattern of life, routine life. It must be governed by only Veda. Then alone that person get that Parama Purushartha moksha. Therefore, in this Seekshaavallee we are seeing karma, upasana. Later he enters into Vedanta. To get moksha, you have to study Vedanta. To study Vedanta, you require Jnana Yogyata. qualification. You must get the taste to study that Vedanta. It is difficult to get the taste towards Vedanta. We all have a taste towards Rasagulla and Gulab Jam. All other worldly objects we have taste. As Puja Swami said in his talks, to get taste in Vedanta, you require an extra punya. You require an extra punya. If you have done in previous janma, you will get the taste. That means all of you are here, you have done extra punya in your previous janma. So therefore, to qualify oneself for jnana yogyata, then study of scriptures comes. To get jnana yogyata, you have to lead a Vedic lifestyle, Shastra says. That is what we are seeing here. The karma, the rituals you have to follow, and upasanas, meditations you have to follow. Meditations are also Shastra Sambaddha upasanas. That is backed by the Shastra. Any upasana, we should practice Yatha Shastram. No human being invent any new meditation. There is no need of invention. This point we have to note. Yatha Shastra means as said in the Shastra. Eka Rupa Dhyanam, Vishwarupa Dhyanam, then Arupa Dhyanam. Or you can put in other words, Chitta Shanti Dhyanam, Chitta Ekagrata Dhyanam, Chitta Vishalata Dhyanam, Chitta Samskara Dhyanam. This is called Vedic type of meditation, upasanas. This is called Yatha Shastram. If I don't follow Yatha Shastra Upasana, I will get benefit. Any other type of meditation for that matter to focus my mind, if I take any type of meditation, nothing wrong in that. But you get what benefit? Not spiritual benefit. Drishta phalam you may get. If there is a gap, please adjust. It's a lot of gap we are leaving. So, material benefit or drishta phalam you will get if it is not even Yatha Shastram. You will get benefit, but not spiritual upliftment. Drishta phalam, blood pressure will be reduced first. If you do meditation, Yatha Shastram is not required. Just like that you sit in meditation and close your eyes, do some focusing your mind on anything. Your diastolic, systolic rate becomes normal. Blood pressure will reduce and peace of mind you will get. This is called drishta phalam. This is what people want more. People are voting for this type of meditation. Immediate, cure. But Shastra is talking much more than this. What is that? Adrishta phalam is also involved. Invisible result is involved in Yatha Shastra Upasana. What is that invisible result? Spiritual upliftment. Therefore, Yatha Shastram is very important. We are modern. We don't want Veda, Shastra. These are all orthodox. I want to follow different method. So Shastra, don't bother about such people. So, Yatha Shastram, you have to note here. Yatha Shastram, that gives Adrishtaphalam. Adrishtaphalam is a spiritual upliftment. You cannot see that with your eyes. You get lot of punya, lot of samskara inside, and you get jnana yogyata. Once you get jnana yogyata and you study the scriptures, then a person get jnanam, how he declares, I am Brahman. The declaration mantra is this 10th Anuvaka. Trishanku Maharshi is declaring himself, I am the substratum of this whole universe. What he says, look into the mantra. Trishanku Veda Anuvachanam. By the sage Trishanku is a Brahmarshi. Brahmarshi means a Rishi who has attained Brahma Jnanam is called Brahmarshi. That Trishanku says, it's a Veda Anuvachanam. The following declaration, after the attainment of knowledge, he declares in this manner. Itis Trishankor Vedanu Vachanam. Vachanam means his words, his statements, his declaration. What are those declarations? You see one by one. Aham Vrikshasya Reriva. Number 1, first statement. I am the sustainer. Reriva means sustainer. Sustainer of what? Vrikshasya. Vriksha means literal meaning is tree. I am the substratum of the tree and I am the seed of the tree. No, I am the sustainer of the tree means I am the chlorophyll. Because of that chlorophyll only tree is sustained. Therefore I am chlorophyll in Arthama. Here Vrikshasya means samsara Vrikshasya. Jagataha. Of this universe. What is the pramanam? 15th chapter. Urdhvamulamadasyakam ashvatham prahuravyayam. Kathopanishad, same mantra. Urdhvamulo va shakhaha. That mantra is the pramanam. Vrikshasya means of this universe. I am the sustainer. That means the whole universe is sustained by me. Who says? Trishanku, the Brahma Maharshi. Brahmarshi says, Kirtihi iva Prishtam girehe iva mama kirtihi. My fame, kirti means my fame. Prishtam girehe iva. Iva means like. My fame is like as high as Prishtam girehe, the peak of mountains. Giri means mountain. Girehe means of that mountain. Prishtam means a peak, the top of that mountain. My fame is as high as the peak of mountain. I am absolute. Urdham pavitraha asmi. Urdhva means urdham, top, absolute in artham. We should not take it literally. That's why people take all these words literally and look up. Brahman is up. One side they are telling Bhagavan is all pervading. Bhagavan is all pervading. Brahman is all pervading. How to know about that Brahman? No, look up. Either see up or look inside. So there is no alignment in our understanding and what we are doing. All of us say what? Bhagavan is everywhere. That verbally we utter. But what we are doing, there is no alignment between our understanding and verbal and action. There is no alignment. That's why in ourselves we get conflict. Conflict is not because of outside anything. Our own mind, our own actions, between them there is a conflict. There is no alignment. So once you get jnanam, only there is an alignment comes. Until you get jnanam, atma jnanam, there is no alignment. Until there is no alignment or integration between your thought, words and deeds, manasa, vacha, karmana, alignment should come. What I understand, what I see, what I talk must have an alignment. So that alignment is there in this Trishanku. The words tells us, what he says, Urdhvam pavitraha. What is the purest thing in this creation? I am the absolute pure principle. I am absolutely pure. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram. There is no purifier other than jnanam that purifies everything. Asmi. I am. Here, sustainer means we have to understand in a deeper sense. Old lesson only, I revise. Satta, Spurti, Pradata. I am that consciousness, existent, principles, lending Sat and Chit to matter. What? I thought this is not required today. I said keep inside the bag, but it need I know. So the clay says, I am the Satta Spurti Pradata of this pot. Potness can continue by the clay. So clay lends the potness to the pot. This is called substratum. That is called rerivan, without which that cannot exist. Without clay, pot cannot exist. Similarly, without me, Sat and Chit, the Satta and Spurti. Satta means existence, capital E. Spurti means Chaitanyam, consciousness. This lends that to the every matter. That is called Satta Spurti Pradata. I am the lender of existent consciousness principle to all what? Nama, Rupa. In short form, we can say I am OC giving RC to the Nama Rupa. RC means what? Reflected consciousness. Old lessons, once in a while I remind. Otherwise, it is above head. Or it looks so dry, madre. So you have to apply that principle here. Sustainer means immediately it should come, without which this cannot exist. So this vriksha, samsara vriksha, the whole jagat is sustained by me, the consciousness. That Trishanku says, similarly we have to say like that. When in this birth or next birth? Now, atra eva. Atra eva. Here and now. Iha atra eva. Idanim eva. Now here itself. Swamritam Asmi. I am the auspicious immortal consciousness. Here Amrita means we should not take it literally again. இந்த வார்த்தை சொன்னாலும் நமக்கு லிட்டரல் மீனிங்க்கு தான் போகும் மனசு immediately. Amrita means immortal. Immortal means what is there in this world immortal other than Brahman, other than existent consciousness. There is nothing. Therefore, Amritam means what? Consciousness. Swamritam means auspicious. Su Amritam, Swamritam, Shobhanam, auspicious, innate, permanent, eternal. Vajini iva suvarchasam dravinam. Vajini, like that sun. In Rudrama also we say Vajaschami, no, give more annam. This bhakta is asking, Shiva bhakta asking, oh Lord Shiva, give me more annam. Why? Why enna annam illanna onnum kediyadhu. We cannot survive. So Vajam anna annam. Vajini means the one who is the giver of food. Who is the giver of food? Surya, Lord Sun. Therefore, his name is called Vasini, the one who gives more annam. Vajam annam dadati iti Vajini. Like the effulgent sun, Vajini iva. My effulgence is also like that. Just a comparison. It is really speaking more than Vajini. Is it not? Natatra suryo bhati nachandra tarakam. But this is only expression of glorification. Some words you have to say when it's a comparison. No. So comparison sake we say here. This is not a Brahma Lakshanam. This is only Brahma Stuti. This is the glorification. But not Brahma Lakshanam. We have to understand. So Brahman as the Srishti Sthiti Laya Karanam is glorification. Okay. Brahman as the Srishti Sthiti Laya Karanam, Brahman as the creator, as the sustainer and destroyer, it is a glorification. What is Jnanam? Sat Chit Ananda Swarupa Lakshanam Brahma Ahamasmi is the Jnanam. Generally, people carry away by the glories. That glories, glorification, our mind is tuned to that. That mind cannot turn towards Swarupam. So that is the delay, maximum. You require lot of thinking here, lot of thinking. What is glorification? What is Swarupa Lakshanam? The glorification up to what extent I have to take. This glorification is meant to make us to understand the Swarupa Lakshanam in easy manner. Glorification is meant for what? Vishwarupa Darshanam. Meant for what? To understand that Lord, His real nature gradually. You should not stuck there itself. In glorification itself, we should not stuck. That's why many people, when they go and see that Lord, what Alankaram and all, and they just merge in that, no. This is a Nama Rupa, Saguna Ishvara, and Gnana Varada Namak. Oh, Patvat, Adchinde, everybody. Innu konjanera paakanu, innu konjanera paakanu. You should see the glory of that Lord in that form. It is a name and form given to that Brahman. Maya Sahitam Brahma is Rupam. This is an Gnana Varana. Vedanti student could have varada on the time. What to talk of ordinary people? After studying 10 years, 15 years of Vedanta also, after going there, whole Vedanta, Swamini, gone. You have to invoke that whole subject there. Eka Rupa Ishvara I am seeing here, the lower nature of that Ishvara I am seeing here in Nama Rupa. It is meant for a worship, glorification, wonderful. I enjoy, take Tirtham, take Pongal, Sapti, Vandudungona. But I should not lose sight of from Paraprakriti. Advaitadapi Sundaram. Morning one type of puja, Sayankalam puja, Chandana kapu, Sevai, Unjal, Ellame, Paninde Irpa, temple. Enjoy, glorification. That's what this is called, glorification. Finally, what he said, Asmi, Asmi, he says. And the Asmi Maraka Kodadanamu. I am that, he is telling, Trishanku says. That Asmi, Brahma Asti, okay. Brahma Asti, Ishvara Asti. But Brahma Asmi ani chollaname. அந்த பரமாத்மா தி ஜீவாத்மா அகம் அஸ்மி சொல்லணும். அஸ்தி அஸ்தின்னு எனக்கு என்ன பிரயோஜனம்? எத்தனை நாள் இருக்கார் பகவான் இருக்கார். என்ன பகவான் என்னாக வேறாக இல்லைன்னு சொல்லணும். He is not separate from me, not verbally, by understanding. That understanding comes after a long period of study, thorough study. You have to study. There is no way, other way. No door, second door entry கிடையாது, ஒரே வழி. திரவிணகம், I am the truth. Suvarchasam Dravinagam. I am the truth. Suvarchasam means bright. Jyotisham api tad jyotihi. Here bright means what? Suvarchasam means. Varchas means tejas. Suvarchasam means more bright. Bright means what here? நான் எந்த வேர்டு சொன்னாலும் விட மாட்டேன் நான். Bright means not literal brightness here. That who is illumining everything, in whose presence everything is known. இந்த வார்த்தை உடனே டக்குன்னு வரணும் மனசுக்கு. எப்ப நம்ம பிரைட்டு, எஃபல்ஜென்ட், எவிடென்ட்னு சொல்றோமோ அப்பெல்லாம் இந்த வார்த்தை வரணும். I am the consciousness principles who is illumining everything means what? Because of my presence everything is known. I have to land there. This is called a landing, exactly where I have to land. Helicopter சுத்திண்டே இருக்கும், the correct place it has to land. Similarly, we go to this glorification, that glorification, Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, so many things we talk. Ultimately, we have to land exact point. What is that? Here, Suvarchasam, I am the consciousness illuminator of every object. I know, I'm conscious of. So I am then giving the existence to every principle. Therefore, I am bright means what? 1000 candle bulb. See, Suvarchasam word, how difficult to translate. Puriyarda? Suvarchasam, bright is a glorification. Whose glorification? My glorification. My glorification means who am I? Body mind complex, I am OC. I am not body mind. If the anatma body mind, if I say I am bright, ottu varadu. You cannot say I am bright. It is arrogance. I am the sustainer of this universe as a body mind complex. If you say it is an arrogance. You cannot say, you have no guts to say, no? You cannot say. But how can you say, as Atma, if you say I am everything out of wisdom, it is not arrogance. It is not arrogance. I am the sustainer of this creation. Sustainer, and you are not able to manage your own house. How can you become sustainer of this universe? Even nuclear family you are not able to handle. You are telling you are the sustainer of this universe. You are the center of this universe. And solla mudiyuma? From an Atma standpoint, you cannot say. Then how can I say? No, only from Atma standpoint. That's what we had. Suvarchasa means bright, means from Atma standpoint. Dravinam. Dravinam means that which is wealth. Daiva vittam or deva vittam. Dravinam means wealth. The richest Atma Jnanam is a sampada. I am the richest person, not Ambani. No, recent richest person in the country. No? Who is he? Anil Ambani. Oh, and I am very poor in Mukesh Ambani. Ambani. Okay, Ambani is the richest person. இவர் ஞானே சொன்னாரு, இங்க அம்பானி எல்லாம் நம்ம கிட்ட பக்கம் நிக்க முடியாது. I am the richest person. Even share market go up and down also doesn't happen to me. Nothing will happen to me. See what happened to all these people, Pavam. Within 1 week, 3 days, tak keela vandruva. Gnani says, how can I become poor? No, I am always rich. No. That means when you are rich, wealthy person, when you have that peace, happiness, security, PHS. The one who is having PHS, he is the wealthiest person in the world. Who is he? None other than Atma Gnani. Atma Gnani, the one who knows that Atma himself as herself, is the richest person. Never feel insecure. Anandamu Anandam, Brahmanandam. That's why any Ananda they compare it to what, not Rasagulla Ananda. Appa, Brahmanandama irukku. Even Brahmanandama theriyadu. You do not know even alphabet what is Brahman. But Anandam, when it is ecstasy, he compares that Ananda with Appa, iniki Paramanandama irukku. Paramanam illa. Paramanandam. Brahmanandama irukku. Enna artham? And the word matram theriyum. He knows that word. He compares his Ananda with that. Of course, this is Vishayananda only, what he is getting. Yeah. This is Vishayananda only, Anubhavananda only. But Brahmananda, Dravinagam, the wealth. Sumedha, I am endowed with the most auspicious wisdom. Medha means wisdom. Sumedha, auspicious wisdom. Durmedha also will be possible. That's why he says Sumedha. Why Sumedha? There is a possibility of Durmedha also. Ravana is so intelligent. Kamsa is intelligent. Hiranyakasipu is intelligent. Modern Bin Laden is also intelligent. Saddam Hussein also intelligent. All well educated. What Medha? Durmedha. The Medhas used for evil purposes. But Atma Gnani, his wisdom is used for only for right cause. Not for destruction, but for construction. Loka Sangraham. That is called Sumedha. Endowed with auspicious, most auspicious wisdom which functions for the Loka Sangraha. Amritaha, Akshitaha. Amritaha means Marana Rahitaha. I am death free. I am free from death. I am free from death means immediately you have to decipher. Okay. I am free from death means body? No. Mind? No. I am free from death means only rest is what is left out in OC. So I, the consciousness, existent principle, free from death. So I don't have maranam at all. Body is not me. Body has got death. But I am not the body. Therefore I am free from death. And therefore no fear. No fear. Akshitaha means apakshaya varjitaha. Since I am free from declension, I am free from death. Since I am free from death, therefore I don't have declension. Apakshaya rahitaha. Akshitaha. I never perish. When I say I never perish means immediately you have to connect yourself with OC. Connection ani kuda sollakudadu. I am OC ani sollanum. Mali connect anna oh ange OC irukke naan inga irukke konjam connect panna அந்த கோச் இன்ஜினுக்கு கனெக்ஷன் பண்ண மாதிரி அந்த ரயில்வே ட்ராக்ல அப்படிலாம் சொல்ல நினைக்க கூடாது. கனெக்ஷன் கூட தப்பு தான். அந்த வேர்டு கூட யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஐ ஆம் ஓசி. ஓசியான சும்மா கிடைக்கிறதான்னு கேட்காது திருப்பி. ஒரிஜினல் கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ். ஓகே, up to here we saw in the last class. Now we'll look into the next anvaka, 11th anvaka. So this 10th Anuvaka is a Vibhuti Yoga of Bhagavad Gita. It says Vidyadhanam Sarvadhanat Pradhanam. Atma Jnanam, that is Vidyadhanam. Sarvadhanat Pradhanam. We'll read the next one. Vedamanuchyacharyo Antevasina manushasti Satyam vadam Dharmam charam Swadhyayanma pramadaham Acharyaya priyandhanamahrityam Prajatantum avyavachetsihim Satyana pramaditavyam Dharmana pramaditavyam Kushalana pramaditavyam Bhutyaina pramaditavyam Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam Na pramaditavyam Deva pitrukaryabhyam Na pramaditavyam Matrudevo bhava Pitrudevo bhava Acharya devo bhava Atithi devo bhava Yesterday's Swamiji's talk, evening talk. Yesterday Puja Swamiji's evening talk totally based on this mantra. And Swamiji quoted this mantra also. Now this mantra tells that Veda Pura Bhaga, this mantra summarizes whatever we have seen until now, values, attitudes, view of life, Vedic view of life, Vedic lifestyle, everything in this mantra, it is summarized. Our Dharma Shastra summary, this is. Whole Vedic or religious life now. The religious life, how it should be now. Vedam Anuchya. Now this boy has, that boy you remember, no? Who has gone to Gurukula and has studied 12 years. Veda Adhyanam has done. Purva Bhaga of Veda. Total Adhyanam means chanting. Shabda Avritti has learned. And Dharma Shastra also has learned. And Brahmana, Kshatriya and Vaishya, they learn all these Shastrams and they master in one subject. Kshatriya means an administration they will take, and Vaishya means agriculture, they master that subject. Brahmana means the teaching, how to teach, that they master. And but Dharma Shastra is common to all. Everyone has to study Dharma Shastra. So he says here, our Upanishad says, after completing here, this boy has completed 12 years. Now he is you can take 20-year-old boy, Shvetaketu. Nama Shvetaketu madri. Appa solora Ketu Gurukulathil vanda udane Ketu van. You know that Chandogya Upanishad. Like that, this boy, after completing 12 years, now 20-year-old boy, he is going out after studying that Veda Adhyanam. When he is going out, Guru is advising. Guru is advising how you should live in the society when you go out. How you have to keep your conduct, vyavahara. His guidelines. Guru gives the guidelines, reminding the whole Dharma Shastra in one Anuvaka. Reminding whatever he taught until now, he reminds. Vedam Anuchya, having taught the Vedic chanting. So Vedic chanting, here he do not know the Mimamsa. The word to word meaning he do not know. But chanting he knows. That Vedic chanting itself purifies the mind. Vedic chanting itself purifies the atmosphere, purifies the mind. It gives a lot of punya. First we have to learn Vedic chanting. Then Mimamsa. Then first Purva Mimamsa. Then Uttara Mimamsa. See, we can divide the whole Vedic study in 3 stages. Okay? Vedic study means first stage is only chanting. Many of you know Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama. Many of you do not know the meaning. No? Vishnurva Shatkarana. What is Vishnu? Meaning we do not know. That is called Shabda Avritti. Shabda Avritti. But Artha we do not know. So that is the first stage of learning. Just you learn by heart, Kantha Patham. You just learn. That is called Adhyanam. Second stage of learning is never end up only in chanting, only Shabda Avritti, but you have to learn the meaning. It is called Mimamsa. Purva Bhaga of Veda, you do Adhyanam. That is why in Veda Pathashala, those who chant this Taitri Upanishad, they chant Seekshaavallee, Brahmanandavalli. Brahmavidapnoti param tadeshabhyukta satyam jnanam anantam brahma சொல்லிட்டே இருப்பான். பிரம்ம சத்தியம் பிரம்ம என்ன, ஞானம் பிரம்ம என்ன, அனந்தம் பிரம்ம அவங்களுக்கு தெரியாது. சீக்ஷாம் வியாக்கியாஸ்யாமஹ வர்ணஸ்வரஹ கிடுகிடுகிடுன்னு பாடம் சொல்லிவிடுவான். நம்ம குழந்தை இந்த டேபிள்ஸ் சொன்ன மாதிரி 2 2s 3 3s கிடக்கிட சொல்லுவான். அது மாதிரி அது அத்தியனம். But that is also required to get Chitta Shuddhi. But that is not the ultimate. Vishnu Sahasranama, many of you know Lalita Sahasranama is by heart. But one word ki ardham chonna you blink your eyes. But ardham is important. Chanting is for children. என்ன for 15 years 16-year-old childrenக்கு meaning தெரியாது. அதில் இருக்க தாத்பரியமும் புரிஞ்சுக்கிறது கஷ்டம். மெச்சூரிட்டி வேணும். இப்போ என்ன பண்றான்னா பாட்டி தாத்தா கூட அர்த்தம் படிக்காமலே கடகடகடன்னு படிச்சுட்டே இருப்பான். என்ன பண்ணணுமே, அது பழக்கமாயிடுச்சு, இப்போ விட முடியாது. ஸோ இவருடைய புஸ்தகம் வச்சுட்டு கிடக்கிடன்னு படிச்சிடும். At the age of 50 and 60, it is pity. We have to search for a teacher who can teach us meaning. We are not supposed to sit like that after learning chanting over per person. What for? With ardham illada vele verdham anu sonna, meaningless, no? So second stage of study is Mimamsa. Mimamsa means pujita vichara, inquiry into the meaning of that which is associated with the sacred text. Pujita vicharam. Purva Mimamsa Mimamsa annane pujita vicharam anartham. Pujita vichara means that analysis. Mimamsa means analysis. Analysis associated or inquiry associated with the sacred text is called pujita vichara. Analysis into not any other text, but that Vedic text. That is Purva Mimamsa. How to live myself, how to conduct myself, how to do vyavahara, how to interact with the people, how to interact with the Mahatma, how to interact with my teacher, how to interact with my mother, how to interact with my father, how to interact with my husband, how to interact with a Shishya. All this said in Purva Mimamsa. This how to live, art of living. The பெரிய பாப்புலாரிட்டி ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங். அங்கே போய் பார்த்தா என்னடா ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங்னு மூச்சு பிடிச்சுட்டே இருக்கான். அந்த பிராணாயாமம் இந்த பிராணாயாமம் சுதர்சன கிரியா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான்னா இந்த ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங்கன்னா இதப்பா ஆர்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங்கு. அது தப்புன்னு சொல்லலை, பட் தட் இஸ் நாட் த டோட்டல். நோ, it is disciplining the body. Sudarshana kriya or any kriya is a discipline, a type of discipline. There is much more you have to learn. Art of living means much more. Therefore, don't take it if anything become popular, it is ultimate ani eduthirupom nammo. It is ultimate not because of its popularity. People are following, many people are following. It is not the criteria for me to follow. நிறைய கும்பல் போயின்னு இருக்க சுவாமி. நாங்க கும்பல் போன நானும் போகணும்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்? திஸ் இஸ் ஹியூமன் சைக்காலஜி. கும்பல கோவிந்தான்னு சைக்காலஜி. கும்பலா போயின்னு இருக்கு, அதனால நானும் போறேன்னு. ஷீப்பிஷ் மென்டாலிட்டி, நான் திங்கிங் பர்சன் அர்த்தம். உனக்குன்னு ஒன்று இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் புத்தி இருக்கு இல்லையோ. Therefore, art of living means what? I have to analyze. This is called art of living. Vedic view of life. What he says here. Then what is the third stage of Uttara Mimamsa? You have to analyze that Uttara Mimamsa, Brahma Vichara. Adhato Dharma Jignasa first. Dharma vanna enna adu therinjikkanum. So righteous way of life. That is first. Second stage of life. First you study in Brahmacharya ashrama. Then you implement that in Grihastha ashrama. See, Grihastha ashrama you cannot study. Padichadana marandu. We forget generally in Grihastha ashrama. So Brahmacharya ashrama bachelor இருக்கும்போது எல்லாமே படிக்கணும். இப்போ என்னடான்னா சுவாமினி இப்போ வானப்பிரஸ்த ஆசிரமம்னு படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கோம். Okay, nothing wrong in that. What to do? Because Brahmacharya ashrama, no responsibilities, no burdens. He need not worry about the family members and all those things. Gets more time to study. That's why we say our children, don't waste your time. Afterwards you don't get time. Now itself you study more and more. And whatever you study Dharma Shastra, actually people say that is convocation. It's over. Padipani solluva. According to Shankaracharya Shastra, Shankaracharya says Snatakotsavam convocation is not over actually. Study is over. Now only real life starts. He has to implement that what he has studied. Dharma Shastra, what he has understood in Gurukula, in Brahmacharya ashrama, he has to implement in Grihastha ashrama. Then Vanaprastha ashrama and Sannyasa ashrama meant for Uttara Mimamsa. In the Purva Mimamsa, after understanding this Dharma Shastra, he has to implement in Grihastha ashrama. Sannyasa ashrama enna irukku? He has already given up everything. Sannyasa ashrama, he is beyond dharma, adharma, everything. Vanaprastha, what he has to implement? He has already retired in condition la irukar. Who has to implement? Brahmachari is studying, no responsibilities, no much interaction with the world, always sitting reading and all. Vanaprastha, he cannot go outside, already old. Sannyasi not having any interactions, contact with any people, relationships are not there. Who required this Dharma Shastra? Tell me now. Grihasthas. We have to go and function, this function, that obligation, this obligation, so many transactions. So I should know how to interact. அதனால கிரகஸ்தாசிரமத்துக்கு வரத்துக்கு முன்னாடியே தெரிஞ்சு வச்சுக்கணும், அப்புறம் இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணணும். அதுதான் 3 stages. Now you understand? அத்தியனம், செகண்ட் ஸ்டேஜ் பூர்வமீமாம்சா அத்தியனம், தென் உத்தரமீமாம்சா அனாலிசிஸ். அதுதான் இப்போ ஆஃப்டர் கம்ப்ளீட்டிங் தட் பூர்வமீமாம்சா அத்தியனம் he has to implement in his next grihasthashrama. This boy is going out now. Guru is sending that boy. Na jagratappa, I taught you so many things. In the pair, just save my name. So and so teachers, student and ketta per varakodadu guru ki badram enna அவர் கிட்ட படிச்சிருக்க అని சொல்லுவா. ஏதாவது தப்பா பிஹேவ் பண்ண, நல்லது பண்ண கணக்குல வராது, கெட்டது ஏதாவது நடந்ததுன்னா அவர் கிட்ட படிச்சிருக்கா, எப்படிதான் இப்படி இருக்க అని சொல்லுவா. அதுக்கு குருக்கு பயம். அவர் சொல்றாரு, வேதம் அனுச்ச ஆச்சாரியா அனுஷாஸ்தி. Having taught the Vedic chanting, the teacher instructs. Anushasti means instruction. Acharya means the teacher, the guru. Achinoti shastrani acharye sthapayatyapi swayam acharati yaha yastu tam acharyam veda acharyamiti abravit. They say, people, he is the acharya, and they say. You know this shloka, I don't want to repeat again. Okay, he is the one who has collected the whole shastra, achinoti shastrani, and follows, make others to follow. That teacher is called acharya. Therefore acharana who do anushtanam, acharati, acharyaha. Antevasinam, the residential student. Antevasi means who stay near the guru. Antevasinam, dvitiya ekvachanam. With that student, to that student he says thus. Who is that student who has studied Purva Mimamsa Dharma Shastra? What he says, first instruction, number 1. அந்த குரு ஏதோ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்க்கு சொல்றாருன்னா நமக்கு சொல்றாருன்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். It is for our sake only. First instruction given by my teacher is what? Satyam vada, speak truth. It is a great virtue. Vada means to speak. If you speak truth means here we have to understand avoidance of lies and artham. Anrita varjanam satyavadanam. Anrita varjanam, Shankaracharya translates. Anrita varjanam means avoidance of lies is called speaking truth. Speaking truth and எல்லாம் உண்மை எல்லாம் வெளியில சொல்லணும்னு இல்லை அர்த்தம். மாமியார் நல்ல சண்டை போடுவான், உண்மைதான், ஆனாலும் போய் சொல்லக்கூடாது, வெளியில போய் சொல்லக்கூடாது. All truths you need not reveal, okay? But avoid lies. Why Shastra says, if you want to study Uttaramimamsa later, you require a relaxed mind, calm mind, the emotionally balanced mind. Suppose I speak lies all the time, suppose one by one like this, there is a strain inside. There is no relaxation. Lot of strain, stress is there in the mind. A person who speaks lies, because of that strain and stress, his mind is not available for Vedanta study. Asal secret புரியுறதா? என்ன சுவாமினு ஒரு பொய் சொன்னா என்ன ஆகும்னா, you may get a lot of benefit one side, but you lose so much. Spiritual upliftment is not at all possible. Adar satya vachanam annadu satyameva jayate na anrutam Mundakopanishatu isa. It's a vratam. Satyam you following truth, avoidance of life, anruta varjanam, if you take it as a tapas, vratam, it is called satyavratam. அந்த விரதம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். அந்த ஒரு வேல்யூ ஃபாலோ பண்ண போதும். லைஃப்ல ஆல் அதர் திங்ஸ் கம் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கலி. யூ நீட் நாட் ஸ்ட்ரகிள் ஃபார் எனி திங். ஒரு வேல்யூ பிடிச்சுட்டா போதும், மற்றதெல்லாம் தானாகவே வந்துடும். பட் ஆனாலும் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம்தான். கஷ்டமானாலும் வர்த் டு இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட், ஃபாலோ. அதனால சத்தியம் வத. ஓ மை ஸ்டூடெண்ட், குழந்தை தானே டீச்சருக்கு. ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஹவெவர் ஹீஸ் ஏஜ் அடல்ட் ஆனாலும் கூட he says it is a great virtue. Without any strain, follow that entire dharma shastra. Next one, dharmam chara. Chara means here achara. Dharmam vada illa, dharmam achara. So you have to follow. Anushtanam anartham, for implementation. Dharma is not to talk only, but dharma is meant for to follow. Anushtanam achara. So dharma shastra, dharma, there is a different meanings in different contexts. First one is dharma means a guna, a property is also called dharma. The sweetness of the sugar is a dharma. Sweetness in the sugar, it is a dharma, the property of the sugar. This is also called dharma. தர்மமா இருன்னா ஸ்வீட்டா இருன்னு அர்த்தமா? அப்படி இல்லை, அது ஒரு தர்மம், அது குணம், அதையும் தர்மம் தான். வாட் இஸ் த செகண்ட் மீனிங் ஆஃப் தர்மன்னா சோதனா லக்ஷணா அர்த்தா தர்மஹா. செகண்ட் மீனிங் இஸ் ரிலவெண்ட் ஃபார் அஸ் ஹியர். ஓகே, சோதனா லக்ஷணா அர்த்தா மீன்ஸ், சோதனா மீன்ஸ் பிரிஸ்கிரைப்டு பை த சாஸ்திரா ன்னு அர்த்தம். எனிதிங் that is prescribed by the scriptures called chodana lakshana arthaha. Anything that is prescribed by shastra. Jaimini Maharshi has written the whole dharma shastra as a prescription. Dharman chara. Third meaning of dharma is values. Values are also called dharma. And attitude is also called dharma. So second, third and fourth points are relevant in this context, not guna or any property. The next one, ma pramadaha swadhyayat. May you not fail in the study of scriptures. Swadhyaya means scriptural study. May you not forget. Ma pramadaha. Pramadam ma karshihi. Pra plus amadaha. Pramadaha. Pramadaha. It should come pramadaha, but pramadaha is there. May you not fail. May you not forget. May you not lose sight of from your scriptural study. Thursday class ku attend pannu nu ardham. Acharyaya priyam dhanam ahritya. After studying from a guru, you give guru dashina to your guru how much he desire. Guru ki evvada viruppamo, priyam dhanam anna ishtam dhanam. How much he desire, what he desire, how much. That's why guru, what can I give, what I can give, how much you want nu kekanam. நம்ம என்னடா 10 ரூபாய் உண்டியில போட்டுட்டு ஆகப்படும். நத்திங் இஸ் அவைலபிள் ஃப்ரீலி. we have to remember. ஸோ நேற்று சுவாமி சொன்னார், நீங்கள் அப்புறம் கல்யாணம் பண்ணிட்டா யூ ஹாவ் டு ஆஸ்க் பர்மிஷன் ஃப்ரம் யுவர் ஒய்ஃப். பெட்டர் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிவ் மை குருதட்சிணா அண்ட் கெட் மேரி லேட்டர். ஏன்னா குருதட்சிணை கொடுக்கலன்னு என்ன ஆகும் தெரியுமா? அந்த ருணம் இருக்கும், குரு ருணம். அந்த கடன் இருக்கிற வரைக்கும் நமக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி ஒரு கில்ட் ஃபீலிங் இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும். கொடுக்காமல் இருந்தா நமக்கு சக்திக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி கொடுக்கல என்ன ஆகும் தெரியுமோ? யூ மே சேவ் இன் யுவர் இன்னர் லாக், பட் தட் கில்ட் வில் கண்டினியூ. நமக்கு சக்தி எவ்வளவு இருக்கோ அது கொடுக்கணும். அப்படிதான் ஒரு நிம்மதி, ஆனந்தம், ஒரு ரிலாக்ஸேஷன் இருக்கும். ஸோ ஆச்சாரியார்த்தம் అంటే ఫర్ గురూస్ யூ கிவ் த குரு தட்சணா டு யுவர் குரு, பிரியந்தனம் ஆஹிருத்திய, அது கொடுத்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் ஆஹிருத்திய என்ன பண்ணணும்? கல்யாணம் பண்ணிக்கோ. மா வியவச்சேச்சி, மே யூ நாட் பிரேக் யுவர் லீனியேஜ். என்ன அர்த்தம்? மேரேஜ் நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக். ஓகே. பூர்ணமதః பூர்ணமிதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதச்யதே பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்திः. ஹரிः ஓம். ஸ்ரீ குருभ्यो நமः. ஹரிः ஓம்.